everybody, and welcome back to more Mass Effect 2! I'm just running around Liara's new place, the Shadow Broker hideout den. I don't love this, this guy, this VI as they call it, that just keeps following me around and feels the need to be like in my back. It's fine. Anyway, I poked around a little bit off stream. She's got dossiers on everyone. It's a little creepy. It's fine. She has this investment opportunities section where I can like fund missions. So I did that. Oh, they're back already. Okay. Admiral Hacken, the 5th Fleet ambushed the colony raiding pirates. Monies. Certain Foundation antibiotic tests have been blocked by Citadel. Sucks. Where's it at? Politician retires from public service after my smear campaign. Police quietly slip you a cut from the raid on the Red Sand Factory. Just making all kinds of money. Alright, we've got some new ones. Okay. Citadel news agencies are trying to place more reporters in the Terminus systems. User resources set up these journalists with safe houses, reliable contacts, so they bring back news from the galaxy's frontier. Sure. Blue Suns are becoming dangerously powerful. Run a galaxy-wide expose on their corruption and tendency to turn on their employees will send businesses to their competitors. Clashes between countries on the Batarian homeworld of Karshan are becoming frequent. Make sure no nation state gains more control than the others by regulating weapon sales. Sure. Chemical warfare. Binary Helix is trying to develop hormone implants for Alliance soldiers that fall outside the Citadel's generic treaty laws. Companies prepared to be very generous if you let them know when the Citadel inspectors are coming. Yeah, why not? So she's got that, so I can invest in things. There's this delivery pickup thing over here. I don't know where this is coming from. A minister from Terra Nova has sent platinum for the resources. So, whatever. I can get stuff from her thing. Over here's the dossiers on literally everyone. If you're in my Discord, you saw me talk about this a little bit. Most of it's not super exciting. Like, she's got Jacob's workout routine. There's like a haiku from Kasumi. There's a lot of it that's just useless. I think the only thing that's super interesting that I found out was Miranda can't have kids. That sucks for her. Jack's mother thinks she's dead, and I don't know if she knows that. Who was it? Samara. The thing that she's after, I don't know what an R.Yakshi is. But apparently those are her kids. That's a criminal, so that's interesting. But yeah, I love that I can run around this place like it's a second home. I got my armor and my research terminal over there. And this is her friend, which I've not talked to yet.
Glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the Secretary.
Love the Secretary.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
She's very loyal.
How you holding up, Farron?
I'll be alright. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
Griff.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. Was an information trader, not a slaver.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
Take it easy, Farron.
Thanks.
Creepy thing. Helpful, but creepy. Video archive.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Arya Talok, Omega.
Was this what the Shadow Broker was looking at, or was this what Liara was looking at recently? Okay. Oh. Arya assassinated some Blue Suns dude. Okay. Oh, I can zoom in. Ah, okay. Cool.
Emily Wong, Citadel.
Do I know who Emily Wong is? I don't think so. Just somebody dancing at a club, okay.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
I don't know who that is either. Some dude talking to himself in the bathroom, okay.
Donnell Udina, Citadel.
Oh, it could have been the journalist. Oh! The ambassador's getting fresh with somebody.
Armando Bailey, Citadel.
Oh, that's that guard. He's the officer dude we talked to at the Citadel.
David Anderson, Citadel.
Captain! Okay. He's meeting with a Cerberus guy. Huh. Okay. Trying to
Major
keep tabs
Gavon.
on me.
Omega. Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel.
That's the reporter lady. She's got this. You can see that she's got the camera above her. Interviewing some Krogan. Oh, shit! I don't think the Krogan liked what she had to say.
Keeper 20, Citadel.
Did the Keeper kill somebody?
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
Was that Liara on the screen there? It's hard to tell. I don't want to say that all Asari look the same, but they do look pretty similar. But that looks a lot like the thing that I have. Matriarch Atheta. I don't know if... Was that the bartender? That looks like Liara to me, but I don't know for sure.
Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka.
Tachanka. We're supposed to go there. Oh shit. I hope that's not the guy that we're looking for. Oh, could be Liara's other parent. Oh, that could be interesting. We're supposed to help Morden save somebody from Tachanka. I hope that's not them.
Elias Kellum, Omega.
Oh shit! Dude, she says random videos of everybody.
Jacob Taylor, Normandy SR2.
She's got videos from my ship. There's Jacob, just working out in the armory. It's the whole video.
Subject 0, Purgatory. Ship now defunct.
Oh shit, this is when she was in prison. Oh, okay, that's when we were breaking her out, specifically. I assume.
Arya Talok, Omega.
Does she have videos of me? Check for more videos on your next visit. Okay. Liara, this is just a lot. It's a little creepy. Have access to everything. Do I have anything that I haven't researched? That I can research? I think I grabbed everything I could last. Okay. That's nice. Survey information. Did I do that? Yeah, I did
Thanks for coming by.
that. Okay, no new shipments. Some of this could have been gathered by the previous Shadow Broker. I mean, yeah, probably, but it's still a lot of information, and it's creepy that she has it all just at her disposal. It just said export your game save to Mass Effect 3 if you survive. Okay, I'm pretty sure.
Samara wants a moment with you, Commander.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to talk to Samara because we haven't spoken to her yet. She is on this floor. We put her here, I think. Yeah. Seriously, Samara? There's nothing in your room? Some books. Okay.
What's this area of the ship?
This is one of the ship's observation decks. They provide a sweeping outside view for off-duty personnel.
This room is a structural weakness. Any transparent material is weaker than our armor.
The elusive man predicted you would object. In combat, the observation rooms are sealed and depressurized. Sheets of ablative armor are extended to cover the windows.
She's just meditating like full time?
I am glad I joined your team.
Look at her.
It has been too long since I traveled with companions. When the time comes, I will do whatever is necessary.
You're an important part of this crew, Samara.
It is my honor. Also, there is a matter I need to discuss. When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Morinth. I don't think that's a name we know.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife.
Been there.
Which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
What is she hunting?
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years.
Holy shit.
It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
You're gonna tell me that she's your daughter? Because I already found that out.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardot Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Gross. Ow.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardot Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
Hence the why it's a death penalty, I suppose.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
They have to choose between prison and death.
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth does not want to be cured, she won't be.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
I'm glad she told me, because I already knew.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardot Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
All 3 of her children are psycho murderers?
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
Good point, Nidal. Maybe she should have stopped having babies. Well, she did say that you don't know it until they mature. So maybe she had all 3 of them around the same age and didn't realize until it was too late that they were all gonna be psychotic.
Sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing.
Explains your
All
room.
my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
So wait, she's a romance option? Why would you do that after... I can't imagine romancing her, knowing that every time she has a kid, they end up psycho.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
She's at the Citadel? Lovely. You can have sex without creating a child. I guess. I mean, like, I get that, but still, like, can't imagine. Just the crew quarters, life support.
Shepard, is there time to visit the Citadel yet?
Not yet.
I shall return to my meditations.
Okay, so he needs to go to Citadel. She needs to go to Citadel. I don't even remember where she needed to go, but I've got her
Hey,
list.
got a minute? Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury. Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
Oh, that bar. You're right. On Omega. Omega, sorry.
The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
You're right, that is Omega. So that's, yeah, where Arya is then. Great. Morant. Well, now I wonder even more if we've heard the name.
I can't believe the Collectors were once Protheans.
It'd be kind of funny
I
if
always
she
pictured
was.
Protheans being regal, not
If she was
just
Arya.
bugs.
Who knows what the...
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Oh, we like went further into her office.
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments cross the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth. And we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
Nettle says, I don't believe the Cerberus cheerleader. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she was too quick to just try and gloss those all away.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself.
It's because I'm a leader.
My father got me the best jeans money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. I should get back to work, but thank you for coming by.
You're right, Miranda. You're not a leader. Yeah, that's my whole job. Yeah, I mean, she's not the best judge of character because, you know, she was saved by them a while ago, and
Any chance we could get to the Citadel, Shepard?
he needs to go to
I'd like to follow that lead on Sidonis.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best I can do.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
It just feels like everybody wants something, right? It just feels like way too convenient of a way to be like, yeah, but once we realized how bad it was, we totally stopped. I'm like, okay. Let's go check on Jack.
I need to get to Pragia, Shepard. Soon.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I have to go.
Yep.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
I doubt it.
Collectors and Protheans. It's all above my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. One time we were trying to clear out this gun nest outside a base on Vatar. Nothing we did even made a dent in that thing. Someone had the bright idea to kidnap a local girl, strap grenades on her, and make her go seduce the guy in the bunker. Terrible thing, I tell you. Well, she went up there, knocked on the door, and nothing. Grenades never went off. But the guy stopped shooting, and we snuck by. Never found out what happened.
The stories are always so lovely.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Okay. Feed my fish. Very important part of the process. Alright, where are we gonna go next? I guess we should check on Mordin and Jacob real quick. Haven't talked to them in a minute.
Still need to get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My student's being held by Bloodpack.
I don't know, I saw a video. Somebody was getting thrown into a pit.
I'll talk to you later, Mordin.
We'll be here if you need me.
Probably have to do some of their personal side quests before they'll talk to me again. Maybe we'll start on those.
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Okay, just double checking.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
No messages. Alright. What do we want to do? Where do we want to go? I like how it looks like a planet, but it doesn't look like that when we're on it.
Probe launched.
There's a teeny tiny planet right here.
Probe away.
Scan a couple of these before I leave this area.
Probe launched.
Now afford some more things. Yeah.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Okay. So I guess we'll go back this way. I wonder what happens if you run out of fuel in one of those sections. Like, how screwed are you exactly? Alright, here we go. Well, looks like I have a bunch of stuff over by Omega again. I know I can recruit people. Side quests. Let's go get Tali. If I'm really free range here, we're gonna go get Tali. Gotta beef up my crew. And there's nobody better than Tali. Do I know where she is? Specifically? Yeah. Expert in combat tech, systems hacking, strong engineering background, familiar with the Normandy. Corin. Wait, she changed her name? Formerly listed as Telizora Nyraya, now she's Telizora Vasnima. Quarrying engineer earned her adult name after helping Shepard defeat Sarn 2 years ago. What does that mean? Interesting. Currently on a classified assignment for the Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board on Haystrom. Okay. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to find her.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Nope, this isn't either.
Probe launched.
Whoops. I didn't mean to back out that far. Huh. Okay, is it one of these things then? Did I click on the wrong thing? It's a little hard to see. I did click on the wrong thing. Okay. We're coming! There it is, okay. Garrus. Probably shouldn't bring the Cerberus people. She hated Cerberus. Tali. Talking Tali here. You know, let's bring the Justicar, see what she's like. Oh, what is that?
Shepard, our data indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Haystrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
That's okay. Sounds like fun. Tali's worth it. Shields overloading. What am I supposed to do about that? Just need to stay in the shade.
Having serious issues with my shields.
We should keep out of the light.
It'll be fine, guys. We need to get on a first name basis with Tali, right? I don't think she'd appreciate that.
Emergency log entry. The kids are here. I've stayed to buy the others time. Anyone who gets this, find Tali's aura. She and that data are all that matters.
Tali's aura. Open the gate. So this doesn't look great. I should have full ammo, yeah.
Incoming dropship.
There.
So here's a question. Are Geth AI enough that I could hack a Geth? What do we think? What was that sound? I swear I saw one up there.
We should find an alternate path. We're roasting out here. Taking heavy fire!
Everything's fine. Why is she here? This planet sucks. What are they fighting?
This is Squad Leader Kelringer. Do you copy?
Got a new gun.
Top 2. Tali's aura is secure, but we need backup. Top 1. This is Squad Leader Kelringer. Come in. Over.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission. High risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
But where's Tali is all I need to know.
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus the science team. We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the
Fair.
sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of their patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off-world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
You know, now that you say that I hear it, Nidal says this guy we're talking to, Kyle Rieger, is voiced by the guy who plays Jane in Firefly. Amazing.
Do we have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries your shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Tali Zora at a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep him off you.
You got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Tali Zora. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
Interesting.
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I'm gonna give my life for the migrant fleet. All the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert, Shepard. I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tali and the data. You get them out safe. I've done my job.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
Of course we do. What has Tali been up to that she's so important? Oh god. This whole team's willing to die for her.
Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Ote, coming in through the side. Okay, demo charges.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the quarry commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
Done. You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Well, then shoot them, Gareth. Why do I feel like Garrett and I are using the same gun, but I still do more damage than he does? Like, does he just miss all the time? Like, what is that about?
Put them where we need them.
There we go!
One less to worry about.
Okay, got one.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Hit!
Getting closer!
Hostiles.
Let's stay there.
Not entirely sure what the point of opening that was, but you know, whatever. I'm just here.
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be like this. It was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die that quickly.
Should I be concerned about how much metagel they're giving me? I'm just saying.
We're taking too much fire. If we head to the left, we can flank them. On your six.
Down. I'll put them where we need them.
Thank you, brown coat. Come on, punk.
Get them off their feet.
Over the hill. 50 months. There will always be time for board games. Also, it's not like you gave me any indication as to when you were going to be getting off work today. How was work, by the way?
That will be sufficient. Let's get clear.
Guys. Okay, well, I got clear. Tali?
This architecture is Quarian. It is rare to see such buildings today.
Why would the Quarians come here? Whatever they're after, I hope it's worth it.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
Hey, I offered you to a while.
Come in base camp.
Hold on, I'm hacking a safe.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp.
What do we use for that? This thing? Oh, hey, look. It's a, like,
Hello? Is anyone there?
Tali, it's Shepard.
Shepard? I'm not complaining, but you show up at the strangest times. What are you doing in the middle of Get Space?
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What is this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth, and the console's damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Just Rieger, or the whole rest of your crew? Just curious.
What's this?
Okay, Tali, we're coming. Sounds too much like a character from Critical Role Campaign 2. Interesting.
They've seen us.
The drone has optical camouflage technology.
Is that a problem for you?
One less to worry. That one's dead.
Scratch one! I love it. Moving. I love this rifle. Never saw me coming!
Starting to wonder how much health that thing.
Look out! Scratch one! One less to worry about. There we go. Scratch one!
Get back here.
You got it.
Affirmative.
I love this rifle. Never saw me coming! Scoped and dropped scratch one!
One down. Killed one. Killed one. Killed one.
I don't know. I don't know that name. Oh, that thing's big.
Unfortunate.
Yes, slightly.
Get down.
Definitely like old times.
Is that what we were hoping for?
Watch out, piece of crap's repairing itself.
Lovely.
Heads up.
Grab cover! Over here! Get to cover!
Sounded like Cal Rieger was right here. Hey, what's up, dude?
Hang on, Shepard! Stay down before that Colossus gets ideas! I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Tali's inside over there. The Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
How bad is your suit damage?
Combat SEALs clamped down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. The Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch. You could wreak some havoc from there, but none of my men made it past the Geth. Middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
Alright.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
We need to get to Tali. Got any ideas?
Just one. I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger. And I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy, maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
Good luck, Rieger. Let's go shoot some Geth.
Keep us alive. Say hi to Tali for me.
Enemy. Get them off their feet. Made contact.
Never saw them coming.
Put one less to worry about.
Watch out! The Colossus is back on its feet.
Is Rigger still alive? Danger horse down.
No more targets.
Pick up all the ammo. Yeah, I was like, I could tell there's things down here that I missed. Iridium. Hold on, Tali. You're perfectly safe. Is there anything else? Is that it? I think so. Okay. Alright, let's get inside. Hey, big word. Oh.
Just let me finish this download.
Sure.
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Yay! About time, Shepard. Recruited Tali, though loyal to Shepard, Tali's antagonism towards Cerberus necessitates observation. Who's going to be observing her? Also sending recon units to examine Geth activities in case activities on Haystorm provoke action.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Talizora. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
What did I do? My scars are coming back. Look at that. Oh. Just because I let Rieger help me in the fight? Come on.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Talizora the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
You trying to push her buttons, Jacob? Jesus. Go ahead, make me choose between her and you. Yes, actually. Valid sounding intention. Yeah. Finally succeeded at a rescue mission? Come on, hey! Rescue missions are hard by definition. The target is already in danger. Thank you, Browncoat. Alright, I'm not surprised she's gonna be in engineering, so let's go see her first.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I'll get it when I'm ready. Okay, that's his room.
What's this area
No,
of the ship?
I did not want to talk to
Normandy's
Edie.
cargo deck.
I was trying
It
to
includes
run.
facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and
That's all for now.
Okay, this thing's still in here.
logging you out, Shepard.
Is she down there with Jack? Or
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
They seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line.
Yep, Scottish engineer.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time.
I remember.
My upgrades might give us a better chance.
That would be great. I'll look at that
Let
later.
me know if you get the components for the shield enhancements. We'll need them against the collectors.
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
Yeah, Ken and Gabby are great.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus, they know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though.
That's fair.
I'm researching some ideas that might help.
So, Bingobard, yes, at some point, the doctor told me, you know what people say about, mind over matter and positive thinking? Well, apparently in this case it's true. So the more positive actions and thoughts I have, the more likely my scars will heal. But if I start making negative choices and things, then the scars will come back. There is an upgrade that I can purchase that will heal the scars completely and permanently, but I was just like, whoa, whatever. So yes, she said it all very in character, but Bronco, as we all know, the best skincare routine is positive thoughts. So yes, the way the game is doing it is the more Paragon choices I make, the better my scars will look. If I start making Renegade choices, the scars just come back, though. Fashion is always the end
You
game.
got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Good.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
I mean, true. She is on a Cerberus ship right now.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
No.
I Caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress, and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Edena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
Does it look like they're pulling the strings, Tali? I'm not working for them. They're working for me.
So you ordered the listening devices and tracking beacons that are all over this ship. I know you need resources to fight the Collectors, but be careful, Shepard.
His point.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
I know, I wondered that too. She said young biotic human. I'm like, who? Is it someone I've met before?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Okay, I wasn't sure if they'd have anything.
Carry
new.
on.
Will do, Commander.
Whoops.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Jack probably doesn't have anything new to say until we do her side quest. So we should just get out of here. Elevator. Feed the fishies. Very important step of any. Oh wait, she said I had a message. We came up here for a very valid reason. We're checking our messages. Duh. From Mr. Gnak. Okay. Dear Sir and Madam, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology uncovered at Elos. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the test revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in Council official activities, but if you transfer the 20,000 credits required to me, this exchange could be made in your name, enabling us both to profit from this happy accident. Commander Shepard, per Tali Zora Vasnima's request, included with her data delivery from Haystrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She's been informed that additional duties to the migrant fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine when her mission with you is considered complete. Choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your request. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your newcomer with the respect due an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to negligence on your part, this board will take severe and appropriate action. Sweet. I didn't see you leaving. Bye, Browncoat. Thank you very much. Alright. Cool beans. Yes, I did. I was able to buy new fish. I know. It's like I don't think I asked for permission. Let's see. I think she just said she wanted to go, and we let her. Assault rifle damage. Yeah. Multi-core shielding. Rapidly oscillating kinetic obstructions of cyclonic barrier technology are added to the ship. Yep. If Tali says it's good, I'll take it. Yeah, so, Bingo Bard, if I bought this medbay upgrade, medical facilities with advanced dermal regeneration unit, it costs a lot of platinum, but if I bought that, I could make it so that the scars never reappear. I don't care that much, and I think it's interesting to see. Okay, so I can get this. Let's get that. Assault rifle penetration. Okay. It's kind of interesting to see how my, you know, advanced training. I already have that one. Okay. Oh yeah, somebody was asking I saw about my morality. There you go. There's the breakdown. I'm more Paragon than Renegade still. Let's see. I do like the AI hacking, so why not? Yeah, it provides. Okay. Shield strength maintains it for a very long hack duration. Wide area. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, cool beans. Yeah, it's a, because I'm like, well, we have the med bay, but yeah, it's some giant med bay upgrade just for my scars, and that's why I'm like, I'm not feeling inclined to use all of my platinum on that.
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's... never mind.
I feel like we'd be able to tell.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Samara feels like she could shoot me in a very tranquil way, which does not make me feel any better about it. Well, it seems like Garrus has finally worked that... It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright. Let's see, are we near anything else, or was this just Tali's area, I think? Oh my god, yeah, okay. The only thing over there was Tali. We could help Jacob. That's all over there. Okay. Well, I know we're gonna, if we want to talk to people, we're gonna have to start doing their personal side quests. So it's not a bad idea. Get to know these peeps a little bit more. Okay, good. Hey, we almost got everybody. Alright, we have to bring Jack, which I'm definitely cool with. And then let's bring Tali, because... Oh, I can cycle her appearance? Oh. Weird. Kind of like the dark one. Yeah. What does Tali use? Shotgun. And a hand cannon. Okay.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Hi, Ellison. We got Tali back. This looks like fun.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn. We got him!
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Biggenborg wants to know if Jack was 100% lad made or person that was experimented on. So, what I found out from looking through her file that my girlfriend has on her is apparently while her mother was pregnant, now you just need Rex, yes. We haven't seen him at all yet. So anyway, while Jack's mother was pregnant, they were exposing her to biotic energy to see how it affected the baby. I don't know what all they told the mother as to what they were trying to achieve with this. And after the baby was born, at some point the mother came in for them to run some tests on her. They took Jack to a back room, went out, told the mother that she died. They told her mother that during the test she had seizures and she died, and they wanted to keep the body to keep running tests so that other parents wouldn't have to go through the same thing. But they lied. Obviously Jack survived, and they continued to experiment on her and research her after the fact. Which is why she's so strong with biotics, because they were essentially breeding that into her.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out.
So what
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Yeah, maybe they went rogue in a good way. So what we're doing now is this is where Jack grew up, essentially. It's an old defunct facility that's been abandoned a long time ago, so there's no one here, or shouldn't be anyone here, and Jack just kinda wants to blow it up for closure purposes. So we're like, why not?
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
What was the town?
We've been spotted.
Watch the landing. One down.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought there were gonna be like weird people here or something like that. But some feral creatures that got in at some point makes sense. Let's see, is there anything on this catwalk up here?
Looks like we're clear.
Yeah, random wildlife, not as scary as I was afraid it was going to be for a second. Yeah, pretty much, Nino. Can I go up here? Oh, I can't. Okay.
This looks like an arena. That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking.
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Nobody left but us.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
So I decided what to do with the test tube, Krogan. I think I'm gonna leave it in its test tube, personally. Just saying. Okay, so...
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Well, that's comforting. Okay. Locked door. Well, let's see what's through the door first. She is not on her pilgrimage anymore. She was with them for quite a bit, actually. She got a new name. Apparently they changed their last name when they get their adult name or whatever. What the Vorcha?
Combat drone ready. Watch out!
No shields!
Combat drone ready.
Tali can summon a drone now? That's cool.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Nobody's trying to question that, Jack. Yeah, those are the Blood Gang members. So yes, she did go back. She's part of her fleet, the migrant fleet, they call them. She is technically still a fleet member. They have just let me borrow her for now because she insisted on it and wanted to, because she did see her mission to completion, so she doesn't feel the need to be with them right now because they pissed her off a little bit. So she's with me. But she is technically part of the Quarian fleet now. She is all grown up in their eyes. And apparently very important, because the whole crew I saw that she was with were very much willing to die for her. So are these just random gangs that are here, or, you know, taking over old defunct base, or are they here for a reason?
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Combat drone away.
Cells.
They kept children here.
Yes. Yes, her last mission ended up with lots of casualties, so she's a little irritated with them right now.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
She didn't realize it was a mirror. That sucks. So why was she Subject 0? Was she just the first one they had? Or were they basing everything off of her?
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on. Harder and tougher. We can use this.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
You couldn't have known.
Maybe. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my order.
Okay.
Dead. Concentrate fire. All squad. Form up now.
Deploy the combat drone.
Time to die. Overrun. We outnumber and outgun all.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm guessing they're just here to try and salvage an old Cerberus base. Probably has nothing to do with Jack. Probably. At least that's what those guys were under the impression of. This guy might have other motives.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject-Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids. Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How'd you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
I don't know if that's what that means, dude.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
Oh,
that's easy.
He's done
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
He deserves it.
I decide how to deal with my past, not you. I gave you an order. Killing him isn't gonna fix my head. Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
I wasn't trying to, like, be all... gave her an order about it. I just figured if she wanted to kill him, I was gonna let her. I'm not sure he's gonna... help being out in the world. He's a little crazy.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Being where we start examining the remains, finding out what happened is one thing, but restarting this place, yeah, I can't imagine trying to restart it. Jack was less renegade than you. I didn't mean for her to sound that intense. I was just gonna, if she wanted to kill him, I was cool with it. I didn't feel like I should stop her.
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
I don't know about that. Okay, looks like that's everything in there. Oh.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Facility on Praga confirmed destroyed. Concerned that previous cleanup crew failed to destroy all records. Yeah, you should think about that, dude. Surviving facility, scientists already dead, either from uprising or after facility shutdown. Jack should have no further emotional issues distracting her from the mission. I don't know that that's 100% true.
Disagreement? Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
Oh, God.
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Joker!
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch! Enough. Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Miranda?
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
So instead of only emotional issues were really that easy to deal with.
The people I recruit are my business, Miranda. You leave Jack alone.
She can't be trusted, Shepard. She's unstable. She's jeopardizing the mission.
Jack's doing just fine. Maybe you should take a look at your own attitude.
My thoughts exactly.
Why was Jack even in here?
Are we good?
Not even remotely.
Baby, you need to find a new ship. I did pick a side. Let's go check on Jack, shall we? I mean, come on. You can't say that what happened to Jack wasn't screwed up. Miranda needs to stop defending that.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard. To have garbage like that following you, it marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Sure that taking sides isn't gonna bite me in the ass later? I mean, look, I'm not saying Jack is, you know, a great person or anything like that, but she hasn't given me any reason not to trust her on, like, all of Cerberus. No messages. Oh, Miranda's not as loyal to me now. But Jack is. Okay, so I got another outfit for her. I think the one I have her in is still better. This is just a different version of the naked one. It's just... I was like, that's not a shirt, that's just... The tattoos are blackened. And her pants are different. We're gonna stick with that one. Selson said even if it was a rogue operation, it was still Cerberus. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they got that building and all that shit out of nowhere. Even if they went a little off the rails. That is what I agree. Miranda keeps sounding like the leopards never ate my face.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tali. She seems very worried about something.
I was just down there. I didn't think she'd have anything new since I, like, had just spoken to her. Do I have a side quest for her now? No wait, she is in engineering right next to the other people.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
What?
I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
I could ask Liara. I'm sure she could find out.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So, no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Interesting.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet.
That's one way to
She was
handle it.
pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay. Let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Always got time for you. Salsa said, how are they supposed to upgrade the systems without the schematics?
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles, but engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Just so long as it's working, that's all I need to know.
This mission takes me back. You smoke, Shepard? Don't. That stuff will kill you.
True.
You're a kid once. Weapons dealer. Probably half your age. Bastard smoked too close to a cache of explosives. Tossed a butt, blew himself sky high.
Idiot.
I used to do a little scorched earth work here and there. Then the Batarians started muscling in. No one's as good with terror tactics as they are. I mean, the Krogans will come at you, break your face, kill your family. But the Batarians, they'll turn your planet into a glass parking lot without a second thought. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
I guess we'll check on everybody. Just in case.
There you are. I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it. Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hull. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
The ones with side quests probably aren't going to say anything to me until I do their side quest.
I hope we can go to Omega soon.
Yeah.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I have to go.
Of course.
Should we see if Miranda will talk to me?
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
Miranda, do you really think I wanted to take Jack's side in this? We need her, and we need her happy.
So taking Jack's side was just a front?
Jack needs special attention, you know that. I can at least reason with you.
I understand. You did what you had to keep her loyal. Thanks for clearing that up, Shepard. I should have known you were focused on the mission. Every time I think I've got you figured out.
That wasn't 100% how I wanted that to go. I thought... Okay.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
She not mad at me anymore, at least? So petty sounding. Go talk to your friend Jack. Jesus. Okay. It said be the better woman. I thought I was just gonna tell her, like, to, you know, be like, seriously? Like, come on. Selson says, now I'm saying what I need to do to keep you loyal. Yup. Pretty much. Exactly, being a bard. Jack has trauma. I have empathy for that. Yes. Grow up and act your age, Miranda. Yeah, when it said be the better woman, I thought I was going to basically be telling her, like, come on, you can't deny what Jack is going through. She's allowed to have her feelings, whether you agree with them or not. Just, you know, stay out of it. I fixed it, though. She's loyal again. Interesting. Okay.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tali. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
You like everybody.
Tally's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
Quarians are so fascinating to me, but they also make me a little sad.
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
You just say that because you're trying to f everybody. God.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
No, leave me alone.
I'll be here if you
Still
need
trying to have
anything.
sex with everyone. Biotic damage. Not worried about the med bay. Okay. How can you tell about them being loyal or not? Oh, my bad. I'll show you. Team status. So when I click on them, most of them, they're all set to normal. The ones, it's interesting, you can see they've got a circle under their feet. But up here it says loyalty, loyal. If I click on anybody else, loyalty, normal. And two things happen when I do their side quest or whatever. They get a new outfit and they get a new power. But if they're loyal to me, I can use one of their abilities. So when I got Miranda's loyalty up, I could then use points to train in the slam ability, essentially assuming that, like, she taught me how to do it kind of thing. So now that Jack is also loyal to me, if I use enough research points, I should be able to get one of her abilities too. I would assume it's going to be the third one that we just unlocked, the pull field, probably. Nettle said, should we talk about Seahawk's romance choices? Racist Ashley in the first one and Cerberus cheerleader Miranda in the second one. Yeah, so you see here, he's got an ability that's not unlocked yet. If I get his loyalty up, he'll unlock the new ability, and I then should be able to train in it as well. So, alright. Got a little bit more time. Maybe we can squeeze in another mission. Let's see. Okay, we're good there. Now, if their loyalty goes back down after I've had it up, I don't know 100% what that does with the abilities and stuff, but there you go. Let's see. Let's go do Jacobs. How about that? What's over here? Yes. And it could be another one of those things where it's like the loyalty might matter again later on. Like maybe they won't help me in a certain fight, or maybe they'll leave. I remember like in Dragon Age, one of the games, if they weren't loyal to you, then at a certain point they might leave and might not stay on the crew. So there may be other consequences to the loyalty issues.
I have detected an anomaly.
I bet.
General distress.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Alright, so we're gonna take Jacob. You know what? Let's go ahead and take Miranda. Take the Cerberus crew together. They like each other. I could start doing fun things and taking people that don't like each other, but since we're doing a Jacob thing, we'll just go ahead and take her with us. 2 points. I don't think I can afford anything with 2 points except for the slam ability. I'm gonna save my points. I don't even know what Jacob fights with because I never use him. Okay. We'll start working on people's loyalty. Start doing their personal quests.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Okay. So, for those of you who aren't aware of Jacob's storyline, he believes his father died a long time ago, but we then suddenly got, or he suddenly got a marker or like caught the signal. Yeah, here we go. 10 years ago. Oops. 10 years ago, Jacob's father disappeared along with the Hugo Gernsback, that's the name of the ship, privately held frigate on which he served as first officer. Last week, the ship's beacon sent out a distress call reporting a crash on the planet Aya. Jacob would like to investigate. So, he's pretty sure no one would...
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Yeah. He figures nobody's here, like, the ship went missing 10 years ago. But, you know, he'd be curious enough.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Okay. It says mixed matching could lead to interesting conversations, but never playing this. I do not know if liking or disliking team affects their performances on missions. Between us liking each other, I don't know. Them speaking to each other, it's hard to tell. In the first one, they would have interesting, fun conversations in the elevator rides. Liara and Tali would, Liara and Tali would go back and forth asking about their species and stuff like that.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
So since I said maybe don't make your team Jack and Miranda, but it could be fun.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
Nobody asked you, Miranda. So, something about the plants and stuff. So they crash landed and started eating the plants and stuff here, and it affected their brain?
She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Who?
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
What was there, some, like, siren lady here? Sarah, Suzanne, Siren, all sounds the same. Yeah, that's kind of...
You can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
What did you want them to do? Just not promote somebody into captaincy? Okay. Being rude, I'm glad you had captions on because that was hard to make out a little bit. Being weird said the crew started having memory problems. The mental decay the beacon mentioned. Yes. But they're all talking about a woman too, which is a little weird. Which is why I wonder if there was some sort of a siren-like creature. Oh!
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters. They won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
I see you, Shepard.
Noted. Jacob, could you maybe not be out in the open?
Go into cover! That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
All targets eliminated.
Got it, Miranda.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Okay, what do we got? Like a Lord of the Flies situation going on here?
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
What's that thing?
Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Hi. Is anyone here in sound mind still?
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Well,
possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Okay.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Okay.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Make activity!
It's so hard for me to tell.
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. Or maybe it was just for defense.
Yeah, but why?
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Where it said spoiled food, so they still had crates of food. They're just eating local plants because their supplies ran out. They're like drawn by something. So this Daddy Dear's playing God, maybe?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Okay.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Tay. Makes total sense.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The Hunters started fighting back.
So many people in crew have daddy issues. Well, you know.
Enemies in front!
Disengaging friend or foe detection. Rerouting power.
Careful, I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. I had no choice.
I don't believe you, Mr. Taylor.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
There we go!
This should come in handy.
Attention right! That's a nice trip.
Is there anything over there?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch. That's nice.
I feel like whatever we're expecting, it's just not that simple.
I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Hostile combat drone! Very nice!
Get over here! Take a fucking fight! Get over here! About to get hot.
Right now, finding
Enough
the
with
father
the
is
toys.
a
I need to
chance
look
of getting
my
a better
father in the eye and
understanding.
hear him justify this.
Yeah, that's the hope, is that he'll may not be a good explanation, but I'm just curious to hear the explanation at this point.
Field is clear.
All right, I see that, but thank you.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Do you not recognize your own son?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Sullivan says Alon's better than Miranda's explanation of what Cerberus did to Jack. I know, the minute I brought her on this mission, I'm like, I don't know why. I don't like her. Bingabard, currently I think the best idea is you take everyone on the ship, put everyone in the brig, and someone can figure out what to do with them after everyone gets treatment. And
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance. Like an instinct. Pure authority was easy. At first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What? So you just didn't ask for help because you were afraid it was gonna make you look bad? Selson said, and here he is, failing to clear that low bar.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Are they okay? Will they be okay? What the f was that? I could be wrong, but that sounded like your best was garbage, right? Makes zero sense to me. That sounded like Lee from The Walking Dead, though, the voice actor. Survivors from AO are being treated by the Alliance personnel with additional server support. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. Jacob got a new power.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Oh, God.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Seriously?
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Maybe they'll recover after they get some non-toxic food. That's my hope, is that once they start eating better, they'll feel better. That's what I should have got. She requires a better man than me, and I'm like, what? I wasn't asking you if you wanted to be with her. I don't know what's happening. Oh, he did kind of, yeah, actually he did kind of say that once, that
Thanks
they were
for
a thing
converting to
once.
the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these
I'm more
talks.
interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, I forgot I did kind of ask him about their relationship once because they've known each other for a while, and he was kind of like, yeah, maybe, but...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Hey. They have known each other for a while. Running Lana's family members do not end well. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of seemed like it was going to be like a happy thing, like your dad's still alive, and then that's not how that went at all. It could happen to you! Adrel lay in the ocean, dying from Keppel syndrome, and had a dream. In his dream, the Enkindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. The Drell saw that the wakes and eddies, and saw that sometimes the Enkindlers swam alongside him, limbs raking the water, while other times he was alone. The Drell saw that the times he was alone were the hardest times in his life. He asked the Enkindlers, why was this one abandoned? The Enkindlers answered, their light shining brightly, you were never abandoned. In those difficult times in your life, it was our bodies that bore you through the water. The Drell awoke and found his Keppel syndrome cured. If you follow the light of the Enkindlers, it can happen to you. Where the Enkindlers go, we shall follow, and where their light is the sun, we shall be the stars around them. Send this mission to 6 beings of your acquaintances, and your greatest wish shall come true. Seriously, why don't I have a better security on my email system? Chorbin. Hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers if I found anything. Hey! The guy from the very first one that I helped scan all the Keepers. And this is important. See those scans you took? It turns out the Keepers are bioengineered, and based on my comparisons to some of that material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older, with the Keepers as organic guardians, and what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something, some signal or something, about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time the signal went off would be around the time the Protheans disappeared, and it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you want to know. Nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me. Yeah, it's the Reapers! The Reapers! The actress who voices Edie is Trissy Helfer. Interesting. Trisha? I can't talk, but thank you. From Cerberus, Commander Shepard, contacting you per Luciban's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all the guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesiac treatments, so they erase their memory, delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. Few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for the role in the project. Per your report, the facility on Pragia has been destroyed. I mean, I don't know if we can believe that. So basically, the elusive man was saying, hey, just so you know, I tried to shut it down before things got really bad. But we don't have any proof of that. We don't know that he's telling the truth. That could all be a lie. Let's see.
No messages for you, Commander.
Still a better response than Miranda. Team status. So now he's loyal and he has a new outfit. Oh, his new outfit looks so different than his old outfit, guys. Oh, look at that. So cool and different. Okay, well, I think that's where I'm gonna stop for today. I don't think I have anything new.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I don't think there's anything new that the crew needs to talk about. Right, heavy pistol damage. I'll be back in a couple of hours playing the Whispered World tonight. Okay, so yeah, now I should be able to do the advanced training, and I should be able to get warp ammo. Transforms absorbed biotic energy into heavier damage against health, armor, and biotic barriers. Sure, why not? We'll try it. As always, I appreciate everyone who is here today. We made some progress. We've gotten to know some of our crewmates a little bit better. I liked the mission with Jack a lot better than Jacob's side mission. That was weird. And I don't understand. But anyway, I'll be back in a little bit playing the Whispered World. As always, I appreciate everyone who's here. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye!